So, no, wait, before you do, I'm telling you what's happening. You can make a bluff check of 20. In your dance, you will indicate that the creature is a danger to the ship and that it should go away.
All right.
You must interpretive dance your way into its heart.
Can,
This is
can you
canon. This is how the encounter is supposed to go.
can you take 10?
You cannot take 10 because you're under threat of
All right.
giant lightning.
I
bolts
will.
falling from the sky.
Maybe if myself and Drunken Tsunami could
Can
combine our
You guys are
dances
gonna
together.
fusion dance together.
Yeah.
Well, just sort of like align our
Can
dances in a
assist.
way and do it at the same time. How do you feel about
I
that?
love the idea of you guys.
This is like the
doing,
Kid and Play movie.
No, I love like a tango with the dragon and Rafi, where he's like, "All right, we're gonna dip now. You ready?"
Yeah. All right. So I'm
Right.
gonna roll my bluff then.
Drunken, you can assist.
I'm assisting.
Is that a positive?
Yep. you
Yeah.
can plus
Yes,
two.
+2. All right. Oh my god.
Right. It doesn't
My rolls are
understand
so
that.
low today. God damn it.
Wow.
He changes his dance now. It turns into like a scooping motion where he's like scoop, scoop, but continues rotating in a circle around the mast.
Does
Okay.
any-
So I guess another dance check
APGag
and
is
another bluff.
grabbing popcorn at this point.
Yeah.
He's left all his metal below decks and like, this is entertaining.
Here's my dance check.
I will also dance. Oh my
I
god.
mean, you can
Rafi.
continue dancing, but he doesn't understand what you're trying to lay down.
Wait a
Well,
minute,
try
wait a
to-
minute. What was that +12 +2 before?
My
That
bluff.
was his bluff check.
Yeah.
Why aren't you bluffing now?
Do you want me
You
to
get
bluff
one
again?
shot.
Yeah.
Oh, you only get one
oh,
shot?
okay. I thought we had to like dance
Nope,
again
you
accordingly
only
to
get one
him.
shot. So
Okay.
what happens is the ship takes some damage in the night because no one will go outside. There's lightning bolts falling everywhere. You guys are dancing on deck, and it looks like you're doing something, but it basically ignores you and continues dancing. And so you get no experience for this encounter, unfortunately.
Wow.
Ugh.
That hurts.
Yep.
Arthur, did you get my message in the Skype chat?
I did not. See here. Do, 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 do. Here. Tattoo something. Yeah,
So-
you only do. It's just one roll, like most.
one
So-
roll.
I have a
Right.
question about the tattoo.
Yep.
Is the tattoo an object?
That's an interesting question. I'm gonna say yes because there's a craft tattoo feat.
Yeah.
Okay. So if it's an object, can I fix it?
Yes, yes, you can make whole the tattoo on her back.
Yes. Make whole.
All right, is that what you're doing the next morning?
Yeah.
All right, so you have burned that spell slot.
I
Very well.
I
You now have a
explained to
plus
her.
4 towards her, and she's no
Yay!
longer permanently unfriendly.
I
That is all.
explained to her that the true meaning of the sacred tattoo of the half orcs of my people, it needs a magical element to complete the specified
Would you like to
designs.
make a bluff check?
Nice
Yes,
cover.
Oh my god, my rolls are just in the
Oh,
toilet
dude.
tonight.
Well, she needs
It's
to
not
roll a sense
me.
motive.
It's not me.
Oh shit, this is the wrong fucking thing.
I think we might have to rename Craiging.
Name Dragon.
He says, that sounds really believable.
Yeah.
I've often heard of orcish tattoo artists who infuse magic into their tattoos. I apologize that I ever doubted you, Rafi. You're
That is
truly a
quite
man of
alright.
your word.
We normally allow the skin to stop swelling before we infuse the magical elements.
Of course, makes total sense.
Magic makes it better.
All right. So this is going to be the last part we're doing tonight. This is during the same day that you've fixed the tattoo. You've arrived at your next destination. It is a location called Kelazar's Atoll. As the Magpie Princess nears Kelazar's territory, Captain Verosa Lanteri briefs you on how she hopes to proceed against the fearsome Brine Dragon. In revenge for the death of his mother, the Brine Dragon Nicrodine, Kelazar sank the ship Saber's Kiss within his territory. Verosa believes one of the pieces of the 3 Reasons to Live was on board when it sank, and she's too smart to be caught stealing from the dragon's territory. She wants Kelazar to grant permission for you to visit the sunken ship and retrieve a memento of only sentimental value. However, Captain Lanteri isn't certain as to what Kelazar knows of her husband, Captain Lanteri's, involvement in his mother's murder is. Unsure how far the dragon plans to take his vengeance, she wants to play things pretty cautiously. The Magpie Princess sports a different masthead than it did when Warvel helped kill Necrodyne. Thanks to your help, it now has a raven on the front. And she has changed cosmetic details of the ship by getting it squibbed at Rickety's. But she still doesn't want to face the dragon personally. She intends to have you act as her ambassadors when they reach Kelazar's atoll. When the Magpie Princess nears the atoll, he explains the situation to you and warns you to say as little as possible about Necrodyne's death, or anyone involved with it, and most importantly, to say nothing to Kelazar about Captain Lanteri. She relates what she knows about Kelazar to you, and here's the following. Kelazar is believed to have an appreciation for Taldan items and dress. It's said that an explorer from Taldor once washed up near Kelazar's lair and regaled him with Taldan folklore and stories of knights and princesses. The dragon is now widely rumored to have high regard for courtly manners and poetry. To help with negotiations, she has acquired Taldan dress uniforms for you, and believes that, well, she hands you these uniforms. They look like British judges. It's like black cloaks and puffy white wigs that you wear on top. Really imperious looking clothing. She's like, this is Taldan, right?
Rafie will wear the shit out of that.
Wait a minute.
Except his
wait a
bare
minute.
chest is exposed.
Wait a
That's the
minute.
only
Do a
We need to
knowledge
make.
vote on that.
We need to make. Yeah, we need
You
to make a
law.
lot.
Yeah.
Local, nobility, or history.
I got history.
I got a
Do a
local.
Local.
Okay.
Oof. I accidentally rolled twice, but
Yep.
the first roll is what matters, and I knew nothing
All
about
right,
Taldor.
Tsunami. You don't know much about Taldor except it's maybe where your god came from, but that definitely isn't Taldan fashion designs. You happen to know a few people below decks who do have good Taldan shirts and clothing that your crew members could wear.
Okay, I tell this to my teammates.
That's my knowledge history, by the way.
That tells you the same thing, is that
Okay.
these clothing aren't even slightly Taldan.
Not at all. Not even close.
You think they brought a Taldan guard's uniform that I could wear? Keep my mouth shut.
All right.
Okay.
Do you guys have any other preparations you'd like to make before setting out to meet with Kelazar?
Wait a minute, he's a type
Brine Dragon.
Brine Dragon.
You don't know anything about Brine Dragons unless you have Brine Dragonology.
Not.
Or Knowledge Arcana.
That's
gonna
Brine
say-
Dragonology.
All right. Oh well, if we can make knowledge arcana, if you're
Yeah. Go
Yeah, that's
ahead.
why I'm looking towards
sarcastic,
you.
I thought.
You have to read through the sarcasm, Arthur.
Boom.
Bam.
All right. You know everything there is to know about Brine Dragons.
Okay.
What did he like to eat specifically?
Brian.
Brine.
Water dragons.
That would be awesome if that was true. I'm going to just pull up the Brine Dragon entry for you guys. Toss it over because I have a couple things to set up.
Okay.
Uh-oh. I'm trying to upload a picture and it's loading super slowly. There we go. And now I can't find the picture.
Sorry about the coughing, guys.
If you want to.
There we go. This is kind of what a Brine Dragon looks like.
Neat.
Make me
Sweet.
look like a wimp.
You said it likes stories and stuff.
Yep.
Is bluff check usable to craft a story?
That would be
Tales
This
probably
one time.
a form of some sort.
This one time,
Sorry,
I
say
went
again?
into the.
It would be a perform of some sort. You could bluff a story. You could just make one up, sure, but to
I
tell it,
have.
you would need perform.
This one
Okay,
time,
I
I went into the borderwood,
Oh,
and
better
everyone
yet,
died. The
when we go
end.
down and get the clothes, talk to the guys downstairs about Tal'Doran stuff.
Okay,
Taldane.
Taldine.
you talk about some Talden stuff.
This one time, everyone went into the borderwood, and everyone died.
The
end.
end.
They've never heard that story before. That doesn't sound right.
Well, maybe it sounds
Oh, I
right
dropped
with
my
a bang.
mouse.
Does anyone have any other questions before you set off to negotiate with the dragon?
No.
Does he have a specific area of interest?
Poems.
You have no idea.
Well, he said poems in particular, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
poems and stories.
poems and stories.
Of knights and princesses.
Is there any books on the ship that might have
There are a
stories?
few books. Yes.
Perhaps a tale of
Am I able to
Sakata.
take a particular lengthy book, non-fiction, to him as a gift? But perhaps I could read it to him when I'm there.
Sure.
All right then.
You sure
I
you wanna
first
bring a
make sure that
nonfiction
it's-
book?
Yeah, I make sure that's okay with the captain first.
Oh yeah, she'll give you a nonfiction book.
Said
Right.
stories. Fiction might actually be better.
I'm sure that Rafi can dress it up to be an entertaining
Okay.
story, nonetheless.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
do
something
you know,
truthful, like actual.
like the South, like a real life example, the South Sea Company, all about finance. Like you tell that story right, and you can captivate millions of people.
The idea here is that I want it to be based in real life.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. Is everyone finished with their preparations?
Yeah, sure.
All right. As the Magpie Princess approaches the atoll, Kelazar makes himself known by bursting out of the ocean 100 yards in front of the ship, ascending several hundred feet into the air, and soaring majestically down to land on the Magpie Princess's bowsprit, and challenging the captain in thusly. Hello there! I am Kelazar, Brine Dragon of the Brine Empire. I wish to face your captain in formal challenge. Who among you claim that title? Yay.
Wait, what?
Rafi.
I will step forward and I am the champion for the captain.
Ah, well met, Captain. Your name?
Rafi.
Captain Rafi. Why do you intrude thusly on my domain?
We wish to acquire a artifact of personal heirloom from you.
I see. For what reason would I give you something from my treasure hoard? What do you offer me?
Stories, both fictional and non. If you desire additional entertainment, that can be brought to you as well.
I see. Interesting.
For all the treasure in the world is not worth that of the stories that the people of the land tell each other. Diplomacy, if possible.
Yeah, okay. Some other things you guys can do. If someone has knowledge nobility, they could aid the check by doing like a formal presentation in Talden style.
Nope.
Have that?
No.
Nope.
Okay, alright. Is anybody
Why-
armed?
I don't have any armaments, no.
I mean,
I have
it's
a shield.
holstered. I mean, it's holstered, but
Okay.
still.
Alright, you still have a weapon.
I have assistance, so that's
Okay, you can make this check at a +2 diplomacy.
Diplomacy. All right.
Yep.
Can I
You're
aid?
wearing Talden attire.
Can I aid with the diplomacy?
Yes.
Cool. I'm gonna try to aid as well. I emphasize try.
Hey, there we go.
Why?
It says actually that only one person gets to make it. A primary negotiator.
Well, I'm aiding, or trying to aid.
Only one person can make it. It's a
Okay.
Well,
primary
they're both
negotiator.
20s, so it doesn't matter.
Well, I
It's
thought
possible.
Rafi was making the check.
You say only one person can make the check.
Yes.
Dice on the
So-
table.
I just stepped on.
All right, you stepped up and dragoned it. Proud dragon, dragons proudly. He's like, "Greetings, brother. You have entered my realm for this petty squabble, but I agree to your terms. I am willing to listen to your request further."
Thank you,
Do we
Great
know
Dragon.
what the actual heirloom is? That we
It's one
see.
of the horns from the 3 Reasons to Live.
Okay.
Okay. We request one of the horns from
The 3 reasons to live.
3
Says,
Reasons
I
to
don't
Live.
know what that is.
Do we have a physical description?
Yes.
Yeah, I gave a description of it.
This is interesting. Where do you think that this is within my realm or treasure hoard?
I try to think.
How many years ago was the husband here?
Well, she didn't tell you.
Interesting.
We heard that it was on the
how
ship.
how long ago did he die?
Just a few.
We heard that it was on one of the fallen ships in your area, and we don't want to come into your area without permission to try to look for it.
So he rolls his eyes and snorts a spray of seawater and says, "One of my ships. Which particular wreck are you looking to get it off of? A busy dragon."
Do we
How
even
many-
know the name of his boat?
I did say it. Did you write it down?
Mm.
Chat,
I
help us
kinda-
out.
I think I kind of.
Orville's Folly?
Oh.
No,
Are you
No, that's the
saying
name of
Marvel?
his. No, that's the name of his island.
that was the island. Okay.
I kind of dropped when that. That happened.
I
Let's-
don't.
I'll let anyone who wants to make an intelligence check to see if you can
I'll do
remember
it.
the name of the ship mentioned.
There we go.
Oh yes, Drunken, you remember that the name of the ship was the Saber's Kiss.
I believe it's the Saber Kiss.
He says, the Saber's Kiss. You wish to take something off of that ship? Very
Yes, sir.
well. I happen to know that nothing of value remains there. After that dratted fool that dratted fool Warvel killed my mother, I made sure to destroy that ship, take all of the loot, and burn it in a circle of fire.
Yes, sir. Wait a minute. He does fire damage?
No.
Doesn't mean he can't make a fire.
Oh yeah, good point. Yes.
Do you happen to
Thank-
know where this where the remains of this fire was? Perhaps it survived.
Yeah, he
Maybe.
gives you directions to where the ship is.
Okay.
You will need to make another diplomacy. But before you do, he says, I might waive payment on this particular situation, but we would need to come to a form of agreement. I'm sure you understand, of course.
The Dragon Code, of course.
Yes. All right, he goes into an agreement with you. What he wants is to form a treaty with your ship to spread tales of his benevolence or swear oaths of loyalty
No.
to
Nice.
join his new Taldan Empire. He is Emperor Kelazar of the new Taldan Empire.
Wow.
I don't mind it.
So
Let
you
me-
can pick which option you'd like to choose. Will you swear to spread tales, or will you pledge a direct oath of loyalty to Kelazar, Emperor?
I will choose to spread tales because
Okay.
you know I usually go to bars so I can spread tales while at bars.
All right. Anyone who would like to tell a story during this can make a knowledge, engineering, geography, history, local nobility, religion, or perform oratory check.
I have knowledge engineering.
What was that last one?
Perform oratory.
I have a +5 engineering.
Okay, you can certainly make a check. to tell of the grand days of Taldan architecture.
If I make this check, does this restrict everyone else from making checks?
Nope.
Alright, then I'll go ahead and make the
Sounds
check.
like you're the only one who can make the check, though.
I've got
Really?
a +5
Out of that
in
long list
perform
of
too.
skills? Out of that long list of
For
skills?
oral,
Wow.
so.
All knowledge skills, so.
Well, I got
could,
perform oral, yeah.
Engineering.
Really, Dave? That's how you're gonna phrase it? Alright, you messed it up, Agrajaj. You start speaking, and he's like, "Silence! The sound of your vocal cords annoys my ears."
Right, sorry.
I said
try.
silence.
Mm-hmm.
I
You
put
can
my
notice
lip
that
to
the
my tongue.
waters around the ship begin swirling in like a whirlpool.
I point to Dave and just put my finger into my lip.
Are you telling him to perform oratory or telling him
No.
not to perform?
I'm putting like shh, but quiet.
Well, you said Dave.
Not Dave. I mean Dan.
Okay.
My bad.
Dave, would you like to make your oratory check?
I will.
Are
Yes,
you gonna
I will read.
from this non-fiction book that you have?
Yeah, I'm gonna dress it up though.
All
So if it is about like, let's say it's about like the history of like a certain civilization or something like that, and it's really dry.
Like Taldor.
Yeah, I'll read between the lines and dress it up to make it seem like a grand adventure,
Okay.
but based in the realities of the facts of the book.
All right.
And I fail.
You need an 18, so yeah.
The book doesn't give any kind of circumstance.
Nope. All right, you've agreed to the lesser oath. You have mentioned
I'm
you
gonna-
killed Kelazar's mother. Oh, what's up?
I was going to try out the knowledge religion check.
Okay.
with Gale. Although I'm not very good at it.
Do it anyway.
Nope.
All right. Get a +4, 1 +2 for being a dragon, which wasn't because Rafia was supposedly doing the check the first time, which is why you didn't have it, and you have a +2 for something. What was the other thing you guys did? Wearing Taldan attire.
Correct talent attire.
Yes.
Oh, did I get a
and you have
+2 to
+2
mine
for the
then?
oath. You have a +6 to your check now, Drunken.
Okay, here goes.
Hey.
Okay, let's see here. He demands a price of you. You have not done it well enough.
Harumph.
Dims are the bricks.
Yep, he wants 10,000 gold pieces worth of treasure to let you explore the wreck. Or you can alternatively have the entire ship swear loyalty to him and aid him in 40 days of combat out of a year when the Empire marches to war.
Wow. It's non-trivial.
Or,
Understatement of the year.
or, touch ACs, I'm just saying.
I kind of just look at Dan like, just turn back.
Are you reaching towards your weapon, Agajag?
Nah, not yet. I'm not gonna be the one to make the first move.
Sorry, we're not Han Solo. We didn't shoot first.
We got at least.
Greedo shot first, man.
Maybe we should consult with the.
Is there a
Rest of the
chance,
officers?
Arthur, that if we were to agree loyalty and then change the ship bindings again, that we would be free of such things, or how does that work exactly?
Dragons have long memories.
Well, I get
Yeah.
that, but like if we were to like disguise the ship later on,
It could work.
I mean, we're not actually the captain of the ship too, so
Also
like
true.
Well, then that's what I was saying. No matter what the agreement is, we're going to have to go talk to the captain. Of course, we're
Captain.
not going to tell the dragon that, but
Okay.
Yeah.
We will have to talk it over with our crew. Please excuse us.
How old did Versa Lanteri say this dragon was?
You didn't.
Can
can
Craig
we
tell by looking at it?
from the Arcana?
Well, how high was your Arcana last time?
20.
Oh yeah, you know everything. He's an
9.
adult brain dragon.
Adult, okay.
She. Well,
You've been looking for combat. Here's a chance.
Combat, no chance.
Yeah.
You guys are what, level 4? It's CR 11. You'll be fine. You got him right where you want him, right? On the deck with a 9 touch AC. All you need is for Dan to crit 3 or 4 times in a row before he snaps his
Yeah.
deck.
When he was talking about touch AC, I was just like imagining me like jumping into this ocean, using my tower shield as a small raft, and just like paddling as slowly as possible away from the crew.
You just see me gone. Just poof. Sonic
Let's
boom,
see.
gone.
Fly speed of 60 with run. Yeah.
DR5 magic.
That's the only problem is I have to run faster than y'all guys.
I feel
You don't have
like
to run fast. They just have to run faster than you.
we could lie our way out of this pretty easily. I don't know.
Who are you lying to?
The dragon.
Yeah, I think your odds of lying to a dragon are
Pretty bad.
infinitesimal.
The
They're
dragon has a plus 20 to sense motive.
Yeah.
Yep. We go back to talk it over with the crew.
Okay. You go back. You talk it over with the crew. What do you say?
The dragon wants either $10,000, 10,000 gold, or his loyalty to his Tal'Doran nation to work for him, to go to war for him 40 days out of the year.
So Captain Verosa kind of shrugs her shoulders. It's like, I hired you for a reason. This is why. Fix it.
Is that okay that we do this?
Whatever you decide, I'm sure is best.
Okay. We have
I
talked
think
to
the 40 days is the better deal.
Yeah,
talked to our
40
crew.
days.
40 days out of the year, we will raise war for you for the glory of Taldor.
Okay. All
New
of you
Taldor.
drop to your knees and swear the oaths.
The oaths.
Yeah, sure.
Everyone's good?
Wait a minute.
Sure.
Question, side note. Do you have remove disease by chance? Remove curse by chance?
No.
Oh. Okay, I dropped to my knees.
Okay. Alright, since no one seems to be objecting, this is kind of the scene where we fade out. Everyone's like on their knees, prostrating themselves, swearing the oaths, and we got like Rafi in the back just kind of mumbling them. He's like, oath, or Taldor, bullshit.
Whenever it says I say Rafi. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not too happy to be doing it, but, at the same time, Rafi so far has just been going along with everyone.
And that's where we fade out at for the week.
Yay.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed being back for Plunder and Peril. I'm hyped. Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah.
I only got
Everything
to
is
fire
awesome.
one bullet.
The one that crit.
The one that crit. It was a good 1 gold, 1 silver, if I do say so myself.
I got cursed, so that's the thing.
Oh yeah, that sucks.
Did
But you bypassed all those encounters.
we really should have done that? Probably a lot of
I
XP
mean-
that we miss.
You guys are gonna
XP.
get the EXP for the encounters you flew over.
Oh, cool.
We are? Seriously?
We completed them. We just
You don't get the one for the Karmazant word that you failed to complete, but you do get the ones for the ones you bypassed.
Okay.
Neat.
I guess I should look into that and figure out whether you leveled it or not. Just closed it.
Really need like 2,000 more XP or something like that.
I hope so. Dr. Gravestone can fix what ails me.
I hope so. I can add dexterity to damage.
Okay, so let's go back to the big book. You got blah 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 blah. Alright. A beat is hitting my headset. Alright, you got a CR7 for recovering the thing and avoiding the fights. You failed to defeat the word and its magical dance of dancing. You negotiated with Kelazar the Dragon for CR6. So you have a 4, a 5, and a 6, which is 7, 1300 XP apiece.
No.
Still on level 5.
Yeah,
You
sounds
are
better.
So
at-
close.
You're 500 away. I'll tell
If
you
we
what,
had-
I'll cut the difference for role-playing XP. Everybody
Yeah.
levels.
Yay.
Yay.
Okay.
Doctor, help me out. Da da da. I got a sickness I cannot ill. Da da da.
Let's see here.
STD
Damn.
curse.
Dan is always wearing a red shirt.
Well, that's true. Alright, you guys get 300 mysterious, or 400 mysterious role-playing XP. Just to keep us on track. Bam.
Gotta love it.
Everybody is level 5 now. Boom. Done and done. Do we have anything to cover before we cut out here
Do
for
we
the
roll
night?
for HB here, or?
Half plus
You
one.
get half plus 1
Always
Okay.
and forever.
for your hit die. So if you have 6 hit die, you get 4. Not
I
always
don't-
and forever. In Mummy's Mask, we're going to be rolling for it. Stars
Really?
without numbers, you always roll for it. Good stuff.
I like the stars without numbers.
Mummy's
version of
Mask,
rolling
you
for hit
roll
die,
for
by
it.
the way.
That's interesting.
Yes. That's the complication I added to that particular campaign. You know how I like adding stuff.
Yeah, because you got Deep Root and stuff.
Food, unique Fae, based on... So he's basically just like a Oriad or something. It's just slightly changed.
He's like Vin Diesel
Yeah.
in his role of the Iron Giant or Groot, or both. You know.
Okay, on that note, thank you guys for coming back out once again. I'm glad that we got this show back underway. Daily Bards all next week. Hopefully everyone will be here. Anyone got anything they want to say before we call it a night?
Uh,
Don't think so.
I
thanks
love
for
being a
watching.
dragon.
Thanks for hosting, Arthur.
Thank you for hosting, Henley.
That's alright. I'm happy to do that. If you guys want to check out what I do, you should go over to my channel. We do a lot of D&D stuff over there. Not as much as Arthur here. Arthur does a lot of tabletop RPGs, so... but my Twitch channel is twitch.tv/Henley. We have a Die Party show that happens Fridays and Saturdays. And we're looking to start up a 4th game pretty soon. Do you know what we're going to do, Arthur? Have I told you?
Nope.
Have you heard? Do you know the adult animation called Heavy Metal?
Nope.
It's like pulpy space stuff.
Okay.
So it's 1980s technology set in a futuristic space environment.
Now,
With, like-
see? The dame came into my space office and sat down in a space dress. Nah.
Yeah. Or it's more like, you know how in Aliens they have like CRT monitors
okay,
and spaceships and shit?
Alright.
It's like real grungy, like metallic, greasy
I
sort of
always thought
sci-fi.
pulp was like,
Yeah, there is pulp in there as
detective
well.
stuff.
Yeah, but but more like, you know, just skipping over the stuff that doesn't make sense and
Oh, okay.
getting down to the nitty gritty. And we're going to be running it in a system that Graham has built himself, the same one that Blood Jews is built on.
Okay.
Which, yeah, that's exciting, but yeah.
Alright.
And that's it.
Okay. Alright, guys. We're heading out for the night. Thank you for joining us. Follow, like, subscribe, check out the YouTube. YouTube's got all kinds of crazy videos. You can follow Skulls and Shackles from the beginning. You can go back and watch the old Plunder and Perils. There's almost 1,000 videos at this point, so have fun.
You should calculate how many hours worth of content you have.
It's like 380.
Ooh, that's crazy.
That's just the tabletop stuff.
Yeah.
Some guy just showed up in chat. He's like, I just got here. Well, have a good night, Crazy Celt 135 __.
Glad you could join us.
Glad you could join us.
Glad you can join us.